Hi, I'm Malcolm McDonald, ex-number 9 for Newcastle United, and you're watching Newcastle Fans TV.
Hello Newcastle Fans TV. I'm not very happy about this one. Lewis Gibson, well, congratulations Gipper. He's another one of the under-23s to follow us over on Twitter. He's got himself a fantastic move to Everton. I'm not so much concerned about that. It's a great move for him, don't get me wrong. But I'm really disappointed in Newcastle. Absolutely foaming at Newcastle how they've let a local Geordie lad again slip through their fingers and let him go to another club. Now, you might say, yes, it happens all the time that, you know, Newcastle pinch younger players from lower end clubs and it goes on. It's football, it's business, but I'm just disappointed because he's a Geordie and he's gone all the way to Merseyside, to Everton. Now, don't get me wrong, Everton are a bigger side than us. It pains me to say it, but it's true. Everton are a lot bigger side. They've got money to spend, they've got a big, good fan base. Not saying that they're better fans or anything, but, you know, they've been in the Premier League, they're well established. They've won loads of major honours, especially in the 80s, and so on, so the list goes on. And you can see why he's joined Everton, because Everton give the youth a lot of chances. Ronald Koeman is renowned for it. You know, there's only a handful of Premier League clubs off the top of your head. You probably say, what, Liverpool, Man United, Southampton and Everton are probably the only sides, generally, who give English talent, a lot of them, a good go. And you've got to ask yourselves the question, do Newcastle actually give all local lads chances, whether they're good enough or not? You never get an answer until you chuck them in. But all these clubs can do it. Newcastle can't. You look at Newcastle's squad, Jack Colback was brought up by Sunderland. You're only looking at Paul Dummett, who was the only one who in the Newcastle ranks who was actually a Geordie who's come through. Adam Armstrong, yes, you could argue, but he's getting loaned out season after season. Who was the next Geordie to come through? You're probably looking at the under-23s. It's probably Dan Barlaser is the next one to come through because he had first team football last season and he's on the fringes and probably is going to go out on loan. For me, you know, English talent is booming at the moment. You know, you've only got to look at the under-17s, which Gipper was a part of. He got to the final. They got beat on penalties, unfortunately. You look at the under-19s doing well, the under-20s who won the World Cup. You know, the under-21s who got beat on penalties in semi-final. The ladies here, well done, Tony scoring that goal again. Tony Duggan's got 2 Euros. You know, England women's, well, English football at the moment is booming at the minute. And why are the two let us go? This alarm bells are ringing, you know. This is what he said about joining Everton. Everton is a brilliant club, and when the opportunity presented itself, I wanted to be part of it. The reputation has long been there that Everton brings through young players. You only have to look at the likes of Tom Davis, Kieran Dowell, John Joe Kenny, and several others who are battling for first team places know this. I'm a player who's willing to put my body on the line, the kind of defender who likes to tackle and isn't afraid. I'm excited to be part of things here, and I want to continue development as a player. This is where I want to be. Now, for me, that rings massive alarm bells. How can you let a Geordie go through? Now, his heart might be set on moving, but, you know, has he really gone for money? He's just a kid. He's only just turned 17. You know what I mean? He's not in it for the money at that age. You know, he wants to do well. Maybe he's looked at Newcastle and thought, you know what, I'm not going to get any first team opportunities, or even under 23s. There's 6-7 players ahead of me. What am I going to do, you know? This is the talent that the likes of Spurs have been looking at, Man United, Everton have got him. And a lot of people say that, look, this lad is going to on play for England, first team opportunity. I'm just really disappointed that the club have let him go. Now, yeah, you might say that, you know, you've got a good fee for him because we're going to get compensation for him. You know, he's been pictured on the club website, but we will get compensation for him. Rumours are saying that it's 5 to 6 million. But you know what? That's pennies. That's pennies for how long have Newcastle been dying out for a left back? Why couldn't we pen Gipper? I know you follow on Twitter, but why couldn't we pin you down? That's my question. So Lewis, if you got answer that, hit me up. You know, I'm just disappointed. Don't get me wrong, I'm absolutely delighted for him to get his move. I mean, that must be a big opportunity, seeing all these English talent getting first team opportunities, and he probably has got a better chance, although Everton are a bigger side than us, a better opportunity in playing first team football, and it's a sad case. It's an absolute shame. It's an absolute crying shame. See you later. Bye-bye.